Hello and welcome to week number 2 of your Burnout to Breakthrough programme. It's really good to see you back. Now, sorry to throw you with a bit of a change in scenery behind me, but since filming week number 1, John and I have moved home, so we're actually filming now in my bedroom, and we've actually opened as well a whole new lab, a whole new gym, so that's down at Kirkstall in Leeds. Good to have you back anyway, and I hope you really did enjoy week number 1. There was a lot of information there, and I hope it was easy to follow and easy to understand. There was a few big asks in week 1, I know, and I'm sure if you're like me, I would have struggled in particular with carving out an hour of you time each day. I know we run and lead very, very busy lives in this modern world, so yeah, definitely a big ask, and if you've done that already, fantastic, you're definitely on the right path. If you haven't actually been able to implement some or any of the tasks from week 1, then don't worry, don't put too much pressure on yourself. It is tough to make changes in your daily life when you've got, things like the kids to think about, and you're running a business, doing the school run, or maybe even looking after older relatives. I do understand, because I've been there before with a lot of these things, but I do highly recommend, however, please move on to week number 2 after you have implemented all the tasks from week 1, because your week 2 to week 3 and week 4 will then get a lot easier, and you'll end up seeing results quicker if you do this. So after completing week number 1, you would have now been implementing these 4 resources: the cardio, the strength, balance, and the good nutrition. So on the cardio side, if you were completely inactive, it was encouraged that you start walking between sort of 5-10 minutes a day, every day for 5 days out of the 7. If you were already in a current cardio workout, then it was recommended that you actually include the walks on top of your existing cardio program. Now, on the strength side, a lot of people now rely on their mobile phones and also their desktops. I know John and I do a lot for work, and it's very, very easily done to be getting lost in the world of online. You could be sorting out accounting for your business, you could be looking at your family holiday, where to go next, all sorts of things. I don't have to really elaborate, but you can get lost and hours can pass, and that's where you can start noticing your aches and pains, especially if you're working many hours at a desk or a computer for sort of 8+ hours a day. Now, it's going to be quite hard, but you should be now implementing that 5-minute break after each hour of working on your desk, or whichever device that you find yourself working on many hours throughout the day. That will ensure you will alleviate your aches and pains, or to avoid the aches and pains altogether. On the balance side, as mentioned just then, we asked you to carve out an hour each day just for yourself. I mean, you could be doing anything in that hour, taking a bath, going for a long walk, reading a book, but the whole point was for you to take that hour to yourself. Now, I personally break up my 1 hour every day, half an hour in the morning and half an hour in the evening. So if that helps you, then great. So you now got an hour of you time each day, which is perfect. On the good nutrition side, it makes it so much easier if you were to take out all the junk from your fridge and your cupboards. And I also sent some example food plans if you wanted some guidance as to what to possibly eat in the weeks to come. But that's definitely introducing a healthy habit of, if you can't see the food, therefore you don't think about the food, therefore you won't eat the food. On a side note, when it comes to good nutrition, it is really, really noticeable when you change your diet. The energy levels I got when I changed from a meat eating to a vegetarian plan, because I did a vegetarian diet for 3 months, and also I did a vegan challenge on myself. You will really notice the effects of eating clean. It is just fantastic. I can't recommend it enough. So the first step is obviously clear away your junk, and moving forwards you will definitely thank yourself for not having those crisps in sight when you're trying to be good and strong at the beginning of this programme. So what can you expect in week 2? Well, the next lesson will be your brain uncovered. We're going to realise and find out what happens to the brain when you are under loads of stress, and it's really good because it gives you a very objective perspective into how the brain works when you're under that amount of stress. Day 2, we're going to be discussing the importance of meditation. Now, I really strongly believe that meditation got me out of my darkest days when experiencing depression, and I completely am the biggest fan of this method, and it's really easy to implement into your life. Day 3 will be boosting cardio into your life, and we're going to be enhancing what you've done on week 1. Day 4 will be boosting strength into your life, and John will be talking about why you feel pain when you sit in a particular position for long periods of time. Day 5 we'll be looking at what to do during your 1 hour of you time, and this is where I strongly encourage picking up a meditation practice. Day 6 is looking at building good nutrition as we boost more healthy habits into your life as you enhance from week number 1. By the end of week 2, this is when I really believe you are going to be seeing very clear results. I do think you are going to see that change that you're looking for. I do think that you're going to be feeling more calmer, more relaxed in some situations. I do actually feel you're going to feel a lot healthier as well. So I'm very excited to get you to the end of this week, and please let me know at any time how you're getting on. I would love to hear from you. See you in the next video for week number 2, lesson 1.